God didn't create us to just get by in life, to just have enough for what we need. We're grateful for that, but God is not a get-by God. He's an overflow God. He wants you to have an abundance so you can be a blessing to others. Where you have so much joy, you bring joy everywhere you go. You have so many resources that you can help those around you. You may not have seen this yet, but God is about to do a new thing. One touch of His favor will take you from having just enough to having more than enough. You need to get ready. Overflow is coming. You're going to overflow with creativity, with ideas, with talent. Overflow with good relationships, with great people in your life. Overflow with influence, promotion, resources, where you can come out of debt, where you can lend and not have to borrow. Now get in agreement with God. Father, thank you that overflow is coming. Thank you that you're a more than enough God. In the scripture, Jesus was out in the desert teaching the people, and it was late in the day. They were all hungry. Jesus told His disciples to feed them. Well, they were in the middle of nowhere. They said, Jesus, all we have are 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. Jesus told them to have the people sit in groups of 50 and 100. The disciples went out and counted the people, put them in different groups. There were 5,000 men there, plus the women and children. Jesus prayed over the food and it multiplied. As they served the people, the food kept coming. When it was all over, they had 12 baskets full of food left over. What's interesting is Jesus knew exactly how many people were there that day. He had the disciples take the time to count. He could have stopped the food from multiplying as soon as everyone was fed. After all, God is precise. He doesn't make mistakes. It's not like He miscalculated. He accidentally made too much food. On purpose, God designed there to be overflow. He was showing us His nature. He not only wants to meet your needs, He's an overflow God, a God of more than enough. And when He laid out the plan for your life, He calculated exactly what you would need. He knows what it's going to take to get you to your destiny. Then on purpose, He added extra. When your needs were met, He said, in effect, let me keep multiplying. Let me give them more than enough. He's already designed overflow for you. He's already lined up the promotion, the good breaks, the right people, the favor. You're going to come into these times where you see God show out in your life. You didn't have the experience. You weren't next in line, but suddenly you're promoted. Suddenly you meet the right person. Suddenly you come out of debt. You weren't looking for it, but the blessing came looking for you. Now, sometimes people will try to convince us that we're not supposed to be blessed. My father was taught in seminary that he was supposed to live in lack to show that he was humble. But one of the names for God is El Shaddai. That means more than enough. If God wanted you to just get by, if He wanted you to have just enough, why would His name be more than enough? Don't let people talk you out of the overflow that belongs to you. Well, Joel, I'm just grateful to get by. Yes, be grateful, but don't stop there. Lord, thank you that you're El Shaddai, the God of more than enough. Thank you that overflow is headed my way.